Audrey Gavins. Good morning, dear. Good morning. Hey, y'all. Good morning. She says, good morning, everyone. Have a wonderful day. Good morning, ma'am. Thank you for joining us so early this morning. Good morning. I think a lot of people are still waking up and waiting to come in. It's fine. I hope everyone got up early this morning, honey. Got up and got dressed. Good morning. What's that, PCR? Good morning. I mean PSR, I'm sorry. Good morning, Megan, Tracy Jackson. I see you guys coming in. Artrell Palmer. Good morning, She's Decor. Good morning, Miss Sugar Mama. KBR, good morning. Says, hey, Caramel in chat. Hey. Good morning, Marion Bell. Good morning. Who was that? Dolores Campbell. March Baby. Carolyn Jordan. Hi. Alicia. Immaculate Davis. Creole Girl. Hey. Hey, Roberta Collins. Samika Watkins. Linda Gamble. My mod. I see you. Priscilla. Gloria. Be You Love. All right. Dolores McCray. Hi. My mod. Melody McFadden. Hello, Sabrina Williams. Celeste Lynn. Yes. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Oh. Hope. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Tanisha. Good morning, Vivine. Queen Snyder. Hi, guys. Good morning. Oh, I hope you guys got up, got your coffee. Delilah T. D. Brown. Good morning. Says we are ready, baby. I know that's right. I know that's right. Yes, Lord, honey. It is hump day. It is Wednesday. Lord have mercy. I'm so glad this week is, we're in the middle of the week. We are in the middle of the week, Lord. I am so ready for Friday to get here. I just cannot even express it, baby. I need a break. I need some, yes, I have been going. I did not want to get up this morning. I laid there for a little minute. I said, let me go on and get up before I be late, Lord. Because, I already told you I'm not a morning person. So when my alarm go off, it takes me a minute for, for it to register with me. Okay, get on up, Caramel, or you going to be late, girl. Let's suck it up. Let's get on out the bed. So I was on one of those this morning because I was not feeling getting up this morning at all. But nevertheless, we are up and out 'em. So I hope you guys got your coffee, got your morning fix so you can navigate through the day, honey. Don't let nobody get on your nerves because y'all know how people be in the morning. Got people to be trying to act like they the supervisor and they are not. Be trying to tell people what to do at work. Y'all go sit y'all asses down at y'all desk. Go eat your little sausage biscuit and leave folk alone. This be the morning. This be the type of morning where folk be getting cussed out at work. Like don't nobody be wanting to go into work and being on that. But like myself, it takes me a minute to kind of get used to the fact that I'm at work and that I'm up. So everybody's not a morning person. Some people don't feel like being bothered. So yeah, go and sit down and eat your boiled egg or your sausage biscuit, honey, and leave people alone and kind of let them get out of their mode. All right, say your little good morning and keep it moving. Don't even do the long good morning, because sometimes them long good mornings can get you cussed out too, depending on the type of person that you're fooling with. But so happy hump day to everyone, caramelians and or followers, and even trolls. Thank y'all for being here as well, because I guess y'all count. I mean, unless y'all asses hit the like button. If y'all ain't hit the like button, I guess. I mean, damn, we'll take it. It's a view. It's a view. We'll take the view. Even though y'all asses want to be stingy and hold on to the like button. And speaking of the like button, if you guys did not hit it on your way in, please hit it on your way out. We got 30 people. We got 78, well 85 now in the building, and only 32 people hit the like. Really? That's what we on this morning. We got 85 people watching me. Good morning, Aunt Ann. We got 85 people watching me, and only 38 people hit the like. It's free, y'all. I mean, go. I'll give you a moment. Go check your account and see if Caramel took anything out of your account for hitting the like button. I'll give you a second. We'll count down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Did anybody see anything missing? Oh, okay. It's free, y'all. I promise you. The like button is totally free on this channel. I don't know what nobody else charging, but over here on the Caramel Show, it is free. I promise you. I ain't taxing nobody, ain't doing none of that. All right, let's get into this. I said free. That's right, it's free. Why they be holding on? Why y'all be holding on to the like button? Like what we got to do to get a like over here? It's just, oh my God, y'all be doing the absolute most. Like the absolute most. All right, let's get on into it, because y'all tripping this morning. I still love y'all. I still love you, but damn, it's like I'm feeling away. Y'all holding out on the likes, my God. You already know the show gonna be good. You already know the show is gonna be good. She said, I'll answer Rell, it's too early. Oh, it's never too early to fuss my caramelians out for not giving me a like. Like, really? Y'all treat me like the red-headed stepchild when it comes to the likes. Like, come on. Really? All right, let's get into it. Mariah Carey, honey, is fighting for primary custody of her twins with Nick Cannon, okay? Yeah. She's fighting for primary custody of her twins with Nick Cannon because she claims that he rarely sees the kids because he's too busy, all right? Now, as y'all know, he just had another baby a few weeks ago. I don't know what the hell he is thinking about. Like, honestly, Nick, financially, he could take care of them, but emotionally, it's not there, obviously, if she's saying, okay, listen, I have got to take on primary custody of these kids because you don't have time. I get it. He works. He has several jobs in Hollywood. That's fine. But when you are overpopulating the world, sir, and children are not getting the emotional support that they need from you, Mariah's kids with Nick are his oldest kids. Okay? He has a daughter with her as well as a son. Girls need their fathers in their lives to teach them what real love is when it comes to a man. Your father is your first love. So if your father is not in your life, then that creates a problem with you, you know, in life when you get older, because you start choosing men that ain't shit. And I'm going to just be raw when I say it. You choose men that really ain't shit like that because you don't know what real love is. It's like you're just choosing people, trying to fill people out to see what real love really is about. Okay? So that is why it's important for fathers to be in their daughters' lives so that you can show them what real love is about, how they're supposed to be treated, how they're supposed to be loved, how a man is supposed to treat them. Okay? It's important. It's important. Also, fathers need to be in their sons' lives to teach them how to be a man. That's just how it goes. Fathers should be in their sons' lives to teach them how to be a man. We got a lot of women that grew up without their dads in the home, and their mother tried to take on the role of being mom and dad. I love you mothers out there that have taken on that role, but truthfully, it takes a man to raise a man. It just does. Women, we can potty train our sons, but it should come from the man. There's certain things that should come from the father. But a lot of times we as women, we have to step up and take on both roles, because some of these sorry ass men, and I'm not downgrading men and I'm not male bashing, but some of these sorry ass men just feel like their job is only to drop off the seat and go do whatever do whatever the hell they want to do in life, and skip over the fact that, hey, you have a whole human being over here that you are totally ignoring and not giving the attention that they deserve. Children don't ask to be here. So the least we can do as parents is step up and give them what they deserve, which means love and good parenting, nurturing, teaching them the way of the world and what they're supposed to do in life. We have a lot of boys, a lot of women that's sitting in prison right now because they've acted out of anger from not having the love that they're supposed to have as children. They're harboring feelings from not having the love and attention that they were supposed to have as children. So they acted out as adults, and it winded up landing them in places that they should not have been. It's a cycle. It's a cycle. When you don't get that help that you need, you don't talk to somebody, you don't get some type of therapy to talk out how you're feeling, you harbor those feelings. Anger, that anger comes from it's misplaced anger. We have a lot of great men that's locked up in prison today because they have a lot of misplaced anger from their fathers not being there. So they lash out and they do things which wind up putting them in prison for probably the rest of their lives. So we have to step up as parents, fathers especially, mothers too, because we got some sorry ass mothers out there too. We do. We really do. And to me, honestly, I never could understand how a mother could be sorry when you carry a child for 9 months. There's a special bond there with a mother. The mother should have a stronger bond than the father. Sometimes some of these fathers out here seem like they have a stronger bond than the mother. And I'm trying to figure out how. When you carry the whole human being in your body, there's a certain type of bond that you have with a child. You rubbing that stomach, you feel them moving in there. You're growing everything that you eat, they're eating. It's a certain type of bond that you have with your child. So we have to understand that, y'all. Let's step up as parents, fathers, if you have sons, children, period. Daughters or sons. Be in their lives. Do the best you can. If you don't have it financially, emotionally, still be there. They still need that support as well. Get the financial part under control too, because they also need to be supported. So it's not always, Nick feels like he's, just because he's giving the money, just because he's there financially, that, you know, that he can slack up on the emotional support. And that's just not the case. You cannot keep having all these kids and not being there emotionally, because you're creating another generation of angry kids. I know Mariah's kids have told her, I miss my dad. Where's my dad? I want to spend time with my dad. I know they say that to her because they were used to doing that. But he's so busy now, like I said, with work and all these other kids that he's spreading himself so thin with, trying to spend time with, till they're not getting the time that they deserve. And it's sad. It's sad. These kids are going to be scarred. They're scarred. I know a lot of people, but they're Hollywood. They got, they're living a better life than some of these. Yeah, money is not everything. Hollywood kids be some of the most dysfunctional children out there, honestly. Hollywood kids be some of the most dysfunctional children. Let's move on, y'all. It's a sad situation. But let's give some props to Angela Bassett this morning. I saw something I wanted to talk about with her. Angela Bassett receives a Golden Globe, you guys, for her role as Best Supporting Actress in the movie Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. That was a great movie. For those of you that did not go and see that movie, I like anything Marvel. Okay, anything Marvel put out movie-wise, I love it. I'm a movie junkie when it comes to Marvel movies. I love it. And the fact that she was honored for that, kudos to her, because she's an awesome actress. Like, Angela Bassett becomes the person that she's at. Honestly, when you're looking at her, like, she actually becomes that person. She's an awesome actress. She is. I don't see anybody else playing the role that she played in What's Love Got to Do With It. Honestly, looking at that movie, I felt like I was really looking at Tina Turner. That is just how good of an actress she is. I really felt like I was looking at Tina Turner, looking at that movie. Okay? Yeah. As sad as some of those parts were in the movie, she was able to bring those parts to life, to where you was looking like, damn, I kind of feel like I'm looking at Tina. Like, she became that. So I'm proud that she was honored and given a Golden Globe for this role in Wakanda Forever. It's a great movie. For those of you that didn't see it, I feel like, well, I ain't gonna say I feel like, just looking at it, there's gonna be it's gonna be another Wakanda after that. And just the way it went off, if I don't want to do a spoiler, I don't want to spoil it for those of you that have not seen it, but there will be another Wakanda after that, just by the way that it went off. And I do love the way that they did the tribute at the end for Chadwick Boseman, who is, Black Panther in the movie. Y'all know he passed away from cancer. They did a great tribute to him at the end. He did film a lot of scenes for the movie, but he was not shown in the movie. And I kind of felt a way about it, but then I understood when I thought about it. I said, okay, all the scenes that he filmed, they took him out of the movie, because I think it would have been a little disrespectful to show him and then kind of unalive him in the movie when he just passed away from cancer. And people are still kind of getting over the fact that he's not here anymore. His family is still grieving. His wife is still grieving. It kind of would have been like over unaliving, if you will, to not have, to kind of take him out of the movie in that way. So I understand why they didn't show him, because from my understanding, they're saying that he filmed more than half of the movie. So there was no way that they can kind of, I guess, commingle him in his parts that he already filmed in the movie and then turn around and unalived him in the movie. That would not have been a good look, being that he passed away the way he did. So great movie, great movie. Congratulations to Angela Bassett, baby, for that, because I was just like, it's a long movie, because y'all know all Marvel movies are kind of long. But it was definitely worth the wait, all right? And I'm definitely going to be there to see the next one when it comes out. Yes, so kudos to you, Angela Bassett, baby. Let's move on. I think that's all the celebrity news I got for this morning. Yes, God. All right. let's talk about. We kind of touched on last night. I'm going to knock this out. Well, we were talking about Melody's talking about her phone being tapped, and we're gonna touch on that a little bit because I did talk about it last night. I acted up a little bit for those of you that didn't see the video last night. Yes, we did drag a little bit. We acted up just a little bit because we had to, honey. Yes. Certain people, y'all know, bring it out of me. And it's always the ones from Love and Marriage Huntsville that always send me, honey, into acting out. So if you did not catch the video last night, y'all know I went live last night. If you didn't catch that video, please check it out. And hit the like button on it, okay? And also, if you didn't subscribe, go on and do that as well. All right, so Melody has announced that she had to file a police report for her phone being tapped, all right? Her phone was tapped. We already know who it is. Like, we already know, y'all. I'll go and say allegedly just to be cute, but we already know. We touched on it a little bit yesterday. All right, this is what she had to say, and we're gonna put it out there. She says, let me say this. She says, I didn't hack anybody's phone. However, someone definitely attempted to hack into mine. She says, I already know that they've done this before and other privacy violations, hence why I changed my number so much, all right? She says, 1 week before the reunion, another attempt came to light, but the angel said, no, 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 all right? She says, and whoever they paid did it wrong. All right, she says, I started getting their calls, not even realizing what was happening, all right? She says, until I finally called one of the people back and they told me the number that they had dialed. She said, which was not my number. She said, so for a woman to sit up there, and she's talking about Destiny at the reunion, and act like she knows some ish was stupid to me. That is what she had to say. All right, we already talked about how Destiny's going to be sitting in part 3 of the reunion, going back and forth with Mel, taunting her, telling her that she knows things about her, and threatening to say something about her and spill her deep, dark secrets, okay? And you got to be very careful with friends like that, okay? You got to be very careful with friends like that. We cannot be friends anymore, and you still have some level of respect for me. And I feel like, you know, Destiny, her jealousy for Melody has superseded her rationality. You know, I'm gonna say it that way. She just cannot be rational at all. It's something going on with this girl. Destiny has mama issues, for one. Let's start there. And we just got done talking about it. Mothers, when you're not in your children's life, as you should be, then you create daughters like Destiny, who hate on women, okay? Who do things that's uncouth to other people, who create and harbor anger and misplaced feelings and anger and jealousy and deceit. And I can keep going. Destiny has a lot of issues. And she was saying at one point, she was seeing a therapist, and she was in therapy. Baby, you need to stay in therapy. Sleep in therapy. Stay in therapy. Take your pillow and your favorite blanket, honey. Like Linus off Charlie Brown, bitch. Take your blanket. Like Linus off Charlie Brown. Everywhere you go, baby. And go to therapy and stay there. Get on that couch and don't even use no pillow. Lay flat down, baby. So that whatever the therapist is saying to you can go right on in them ears, baby, and straight to that brain. Because it's something that's disconnected when it comes to Destiny. I'm just saying. It seems like her father plays a bigger role in her life. And that's fine. But the girls, daughters need their mothers. It's like she's harboring some type of anger towards the fact that maybe her mother wasn't there like she should have been, and that her father had to take over that role. And it's sad that you would take that anger out on other women and be trying to do sneaky stuff and running around talking about what you gonna do. I'ma expose you. I said it last night. People like that, please keep them far away from you. Because honestly, Destiny, girl, your slip is showing, baby. You really need some serious, deep therapy. Maybe she needs some shock therapy. Maybe that'll help her out. Some shock therapy might be good for Destiny. Because maybe just the words that the therapist is just giving her is just not enough. You might need a little behind them words, girl. You might need that. That's what I'm thinking. They might need to say, okay, Destiny, breathe in, breathe out. You know, while she's laying back on the couch. Let me help you, Destiny. If you're watching my channel, let me give you a little bit of shock therapy this morning. Destiny, we need you to breathe in and breathe out and put a little current behind that thing. You know, turn the volts all the way up, though. We need the votes all the way up on 100 with her. Because the issues that she got, baby, don't put her votes down on 10. We need hers on 20. Turn it all the way up. Break the knob, honey. Break the knob on her votes over there. Because she need all that current. Yeah. Say, Destiny, we need you to breathe in and breathe out. Let the hateration go, honey. Let it go, baby. Let it go. Now tell us what's going on with you. We know you're crazy. You're showing signs of bipolar. What is it, Destiny? What is going on with you? Okay? Raise one finger if you're crazy and raise two if you're crazy. We need a finger up. Did y'all catch that? Raise one finger if you're crazy and raise two fingers if you're crazy. Did y'all get that? Like, oh my God, Destiny. What is really going on with you, girl? The hate is real. And it's so crazy how she's allowed Martell to program her into having all this anger towards somebody who really don't give a shit about her. Like, honestly. I've never seen somebody so invested in someone else like Destiny is invested with Melody. It's just crazy. Like, girl, raise one finger if you're bipolar and raise two fingers if your ass is crazy. Like, that's what we asking you this morning, Destiny. Follow directions, baby. It don't matter what finger. Because crazy and bipolar is the same thing. I'm just saying. And I don't like to call people that, but you showing signs of bipolar. Because 1 minute you up, 1 minute you down. 1 minute you smiling with them big eyes, and the next minute you got them big eyes and you looking crazy at somebody. And this girl, you need some serious prayer. And my friends say prayer and suffocation. You know they say in church, prayer and supplication. Baby, you need something. I don't know what to tell you, baby. I don't know what to tell you. You might need to be on medication, because that right there, honey. But going back to what I was saying, on a serious note, please be careful with the type of friends that you choose to have in your life, because you cannot be friends with a person, but then you don't turn around and tell their deep, dark secrets, okay? Some things you're supposed to take to the grave. If you're my friend and you see that I'm going through something and I open myself up to talk to you and tell you something that I'm going through that's very personal to me, never, ever in your life should you speak about that again. You should never bring it up just because you're angry with me. Where's this anger coming from to where you want to destroy me and tell my deep dark secrets to somebody just for your own personal gain? That's all it is. That's to make you feel better by telling my secrets in my most vulnerable moments. I don't need friends like that. I don't need friends like that. And for her to sit on that stage and threaten to tell Melody and say, you know, don't make me do it. Don't make me tell what I know about you. And for Melody to tell her, hey, I don't care. What is it that you have to say about me? Tell what you got to say. Because at the end of the day, understand, we were friends. So while I was sharing things about me that was very personal, so were you. So just understand, we're going to have that same energy. When you start talking, if you want to be on that level of petty, then I can also take it there. And y'all know how private Destiny is. She's very private. She don't share nothing on the show about her life. She's very private. Which says to me that you have a lot of bones in your closet that you don't want spilled, baby. So you should be the very last person trying to be out here spilling somebody's tea. Like, honestly. And I said it last night, when your ass should have been spilling tea over there at Madonna in that hot ass store, over there trying to have a whole opening with no power and everybody in there fanning like they had a hot ass revival, like a Southern Baptist revival with no air conditioner. That's when you should have been spilling some tea in somebody's cup. They said she didn't have no drinks, no nothing there. We talked about it last night. I'm just saying. You should have been spilling some tea, some Kool-Aid, some water, some something. Because everybody was up in there sweating, baby. Because you ain't have no power in your stove. Trying to have an opening in the dark. Production over there trying to film you in the dark. Now, who is in here filming with a flashlight? Who is doing that? Now, we know you have a flashlight at home because your lights be off all the time. Now, we get that. But damn it, when it's time to film, production do not want to be trying to film. They need good lighting. They cannot film you with no flashlight. Like, damn, Destiny. You cannot bite the hand that feeds you, because you never know. My mother always taught me, never ever burn bridges, because you never ever know when you got to cross them again. Never ever burn bridges with people, because you never know when you need them again. You might not feel them right now. You might not care for that person right now, but you never know what road may reconnect you to that person again in life, to where you may need them again. Melody was a good friend to her, but she allowed Martell to get in her ear. And like we talked about the puppet master yesterday, she allowed Martell to get in her ear and reprogram her into thinking that Melody was her arch enemy. A person who loan you or give you $6,000 in my eyes is not no enemy. Especially when they got 4 kids to support. Like, honestly. That's big. $6,000 is not no little bit of money. And Melody just went over there to check on her. According to her, she went over there to check on Destiny. To see how she was doing after the situation between her and LeBerick. When she and LeBerick broke up. She went over there to check on Destiny, and she had a notice on the door for her utilities about to be turned off. And she dug in her heart and said, hey, you going through this? I see you. You're a new mother. Let me help you. Let me bless you. She didn't have to do that. Not everybody is that generous. So those are the type of friends that you want to keep around regardless. And you can still be friends with Martell, but there should be a boundary there. There should be a boundary there. Don't use me when you feel like you just need me. And then when you feel like you get back on your feet, you treat me like crap. Like, no, that's not a good friend. That's not a loyal friend. And I have to be able to trust you. I have to be able to trust you. If we're going to be friends, trust is one of the main things in friendship. If I cannot trust you, I cannot fool with you. That's on period. I don't fool with people that I don't trust because I don't never know when you're going to do something crazy. So I got to stay far away from you, baby. Far away from you. Because I don't never know. Let's move on, honey. I think we're looking good now with lighting. All right, so we're going to talk about a little bit about Kimmy, honey. She made a statement saying that she feels that the 6 on the show, okay, she feel like that they're not taking accountability in terms of fixing things in the friendship. I don't see where there's a friendship anymore because I feel like people have gone too far in things that they've done to one another. While we're talking about friendship, sometimes you cannot come back to the place where you used to be in terms of being friends, okay? Sometimes you can cross boundaries and cross the line and go way too far to where an apology just will not fix it. And you just have to agree to disagree and just be around people and just keep it moving. Like, that's on period. Kimmy is saying that she feels that people don't take accountability. And she feels that people have just been, whenever they try to fix things, that they don't go back to the beginning of what really happened. And that they try to start in the middle of what happened. And, you know, not call people out for what they've been doing. But I feel like, Kimmy, you kind of flip-flop as well, dear. So you probably be the last person that want to be trying to talk about people taking accountability. Because, yeah, no. You're not the one that need to be speaking on that, dear. And I appreciate you stepping up and trying to get, you know, everybody back together as friends. But Melody already said on the show, baby, it's a never for her. It's a no, never. Because people have crossed lines and boundaries with her. Well, she just don't see it for them. And that's just period. She don't see it for them. And I don't blame her. A lot of people was trying to say she was acting real funky on stage. She was acting brand new. That's not brand new. Sometimes you just get to a place in your life where you get sick of people doing the same old stuff, and you keep forgiving them and keep forgiving them and keep forgiving them. At some point, even the Lord get tired of you sometimes. I'm just saying, sometimes the Lord get tired of you sometimes. And he got to put that ass in time out. And that's what Melody had to do to them. Put them in time out. Let me let you see yourself for a while. Because I cannot keep forgiving you for the same stuff, because at some point, you're just not getting it. You're just not getting it. Kimmy saying she wants the group to get back to where they used to be. It will never happen because the trust has been broken. Tisha will never be friends with Melody again like they used to be because she has crossed certain boundaries. It just will not happen. I'm sorry. Whether they take accountability or not now, it's too late. You have hurt this girl in a place to the point of no return. She ain't checking for nobody now. She just there to get her check and tolerate you guys. That's really what she's trying to do. There's a difference between toleration and adoration. They need to learn the difference. I'm going to say it again. There is a difference between toleration and adoration. I'm around you because I got to be, not because I like you. Period. My paycheck says I got to be here. I don't see it for you. So I'm going to tolerate your ass so I can get my check. That's what she's saying to them. So, I think they need to move on, honey. Like I said, Carlos just called another emergency meeting between them. He's trying to figure out how all of them are going to continue to film together. and you know, and then not be so awkward and awkward looking on set, because I think everybody already know the dynamic between all 6 of them is just, it's screwed up now. It's screwed up now. Marceau, he continues to talk out of turn, and the same one is saying nobody is held, you know, accountable for anything. His ass is never held accountable, but he's the first one to tell somebody they need to be held accountable, and it's so crazy. That's that narcissistic mess seeping out. All of them. Maurice the same way with his messy ass. I just saw a post where he was on talking about he called out his favorite bloggers, but then you're gonna turn around and throw shade to some of the bloggers. He giving out an award, the Funky Dineva Award. Like, ain't nobody asked you nothing, Maurice. Don't nobody care who you like as a blogger. I won't even listening for my name, because I already for the mess that they do as well. So I don't know what the hell. I don't know what he was talking about. Maurice was on his petty, and then he tried to he called out Scotty by Nature. That's my homie. I love me Scotty by Nature, but he called Scotty by Nature out on the list as to say that he was one of his favorites. But then you turn around and shade him and say when he ain't hollering at us. Like, really? That is the way he does his commentary. Okay, I holler over here too, but I'm getting my point across. He was just being I saw he was trying to be a little shady and a little messy. I said, see, don't reward me and then turn around and be talking shit about me. Like, come on now. Come on now. Maurice, we see you. We see you. Oh, messy self. The Funky Dineva Award. Ain't nobody checking for you and your bowling ball head, Maurice. Go somewhere and sit it down, bro. We don't care. But shout out to you, Aunt Ann, for him acknowledging you, being on his list of people that he like, even though I know she be dragging his ass in Love and Marriage Huntsville too. Okay, we all do. We all do. But anywho, let's move on. Let's move on. I saw something this morning where, honey, Ariane Curry, honey, she's back. She'll leave for a minute and then be sitting home thinking of something else crazy so she can pop back and be on her BS again. I was just like, oh. So she's back talking about women being bitter, child. She's doing her live talking about women being bitter when she's the most bitter one, the most bitterest woman on the earth. She's still bitter about Melody, child. She's still checking for Melody, and she done mailed and divorced Martell 2 years ago, child. Going on 3 years. She's still bitter and want to be calling somebody else bitter. You mad and you bitter because Martell got dropped and Melody stopped y'all bag, okay? You was over there reaping all the benefits and getting Melody's, you know, Martell was taking Melody's stuff, taking it over there to you. So you bitter that you over there broke, busted, and disgusted, and you ain't got nothing going on. Now she's talking about she want to start a hair care line. Well, you're not the spokesperson for healthy hair. Let's start there. Okay? You are not the spokesperson, Ariane, for healthy hair. Your hair, baby, is chopped and screwed. You have the most split ends that we have ever seen. You and that dry bun. Who is getting ready to be taking any type of hair advice from you? And who is going to be supporting a hair care line when all we've seen was your hair looking a hot damn mess? I would be more prone to buy something from somebody that I see where their hair is always looking tight and they have healthy hair. That lets me know that you are taking care of your hair, and whatever you're using on your hair, maybe I would want to use it. I'm very particular in what I put on my body in terms of my skin and in my hair. Okay? I don't put a lot of heat on my hair. Hence the reason my hair is very healthy. I have sensitive skin, so it's certain things that I cannot use. So I want to support certain people, but I can't wear certain stuff because it'll break me out. But at the end of the day, in terms of Ariane starting a hair care line, I just don't see it for her with that, because nothing you've shown me in terms of you having healthy hair makes me feel like you can be a spokesperson for a hair care line. I'm sorry. It's like she's trying all these things. You started a clothing line. Like, try to get that up and off the ground first. You're starting too many things, and it costs money to start a business, for one. Money that you don't have. So you out here not having a car. You are out here without a car. And your focus is on starting another business that you already know is not going to go anywhere. Just like the clothing line. Focus on trying to get that up off the ground and making that successful. You need to be focused on getting a car so that you can take your children where they need to go. Your car been repoed now almost a year, and you still ain't got no car. But your mind is on starting another failed business. Her mentality is just crazy. And then you want to talk about women being bitter. You are bitter because Martell did not choose you after this woman then gave him to you. Melody single-handedly gave Martell to you, and he don't want you. He want everybody else except you. He wanted you only when he had Melody because he was being greedy. And that's how some men be. But if you keep making yourself available to people, like you keep doing with him, answering on the first ring when he called, he know he can get you when he want to. That's why he not choosing you. Men, and I'm going to say this. It's natural for men. Men are natural hunters, okay? Let me talk to the women this morning, okay? That's why the Bible says when a man finds a woman. Men, naturally, they're hunters. Let him find you. Don't be over there with the red flags and the pom-pom. Hey, I'm here. Look, look, look. Do you see me? Do you see me? No. When he finds you, and we talked about it the other day, start working on getting yourself together so that when he finds you, you are in a place to be with him. And a lot of women be thinking like, damn, why am I single? Why don't I have nobody? It's not time. Everything has a timing. Everything in your life has a certain time and season. You got to work on yourself so that when you find that one, that you could be fully available to them and that you could pour into them just as much as they pour into you. And a lot of women, they get so anxious and they can't wait for that one. So they just start picking people. And then you start getting hurt. And then you learn yourself, date yourself so that when you meet somebody, you already know what you want. A lot of times you lose yourself when you're dating a person because you're focused so much on trying to please them till you don't even know what it is that you like anymore. Take yourself out to eat. Go to the bar, order your favorite drink, your favorite thing to eat, and sit there and enjoy your food and become one with yourself. So that when you meet someone, you can become one with them. You can't become one with somebody else if you can't become one with yourself. You don't know yourself. So then when you meet that person, they say, what is it that you like? Oh, I don't know. Whatever, like on, Coming to America, whatever you like. What do you like to eat? Whatever you like to eat. You become that. Do you like to travel? Where you like to go? Wherever you like to go. You become that. You become that. And I see somebody saying Ariane has an ugly spirit. She does. Ariane has a very ugly spirit, and it's because she's bitter. She's bitter and mad because the plan that she hashed out for her life did not work. Her plan was to become famous and rich by being with Martell, but he played her because he was not the person that she thought that he was, and that's why she's upset and mad and bitter. Baby Hope, she had that baby to secure her future. That baby was supposed to secure her future, and that didn't happen. So now she's stuck with a hollering baby who gets on her damn nerves 24 hours a day, 7 days a damn week, and on weekends and holidays, and any other day you could throw up in there. That boy is wrecking her nerves. It's the complete opposite. She's getting the complete opposite of what she was supposed to, than what she thought she was going to get. Okay? And that's just on period. That's what it is. That's why she's upset. That's why she's mad. That's why she got so much anger towards Melody, and it's misplaced anger. How you mad at the wife when you messing with her husband? That's what I don't understand. She has so much anger and animosity towards Melody when you were messing with her husband. Ariane thought in her mind that she was the wife, and it's so crazy. That is some polar behavior. She treated Melody like she was the side chick and that she was the wife. It's so crazy. I said, girl, what world do you come from? My ass been living on Mars for so long until when you come to Earth, you just out of place. You don't know your left, your right, baby. For you to think in your heart of hearts that you got more than that. Getting the last few dollars. That's what you get. Don't make me pull out the Johnny Taylor on your ass this morning. Cause he ain't had no money either. Melody was the one bringing the money in. And she got the nerve to hop online talking about women are bitter. Stop deflecting, girl. Get a clue. She need to be in therapy too. You and Destiny, y'all asses need to lay on the same couch. She need to lay on this end of the couch, and Ariane, you need to lay on this end of the couch. And both of y'all asses need to lay there and get out whatever issues that y'all have in life, baby, because it's a lot. Y'all need need to share therapists around here, because y'all asses is crazy. They crazy. They have this sense of entitlement. Ariane has a huge sense of entitlement. This girl felt like she was entitled to everything that Melody had. And then everything that Melody had, she thought, hey, I'm supposed to have it too. Melody got a new car, I'm supposed to have a new car too. Like Martell's supposed to buy her a new car because Melody had a new car. In what world? Melody having a baby? I'm supposed to have a baby. She sat there and talking about Melody was over there having all them babies. That's what married people do. They procreate. Hello? That's not a side chick's job. That's why you bitter. Because you was pretending to be a wife and got played. You wanted to be in the space that Melody was in and you couldn't be there. So then you sit online and throw out stupid subliminals like a little girl. Little girl, not women. Women don't sit online and be on that type of bullshit, arguing back and forth and throwing every other day, throwing out subliminals and putting these long ass posts talking about people online. That's the time you need to be trying to level up and get some businesses going so you can support yourself and your kids. All that time you wasted online talking about Melody and Martell, calling Martell out. Every time he pissed you off, you hopping on IG. You wasted so much of your life focusing on something that you didn't even have to be focused on. She's so, oh Lord, she irks me, y'all. She irks me, y'all. She irks me. I just don't understand it. She just will not let go. She will not let go. Her focus needs to be on her kids, especially that son. And I don't like to be talking about people's kids, but he got a lot of issues, y'all. His behavior is very bad. And I know I have a son. They do go through the terrible twos. But she does not correct his behavior. You don't kiss a child's hand when they slap you in the face. That is not good behavior. That is not good parenting. That's not cute. That's not cute. You don't kiss his hand when he slap you in the face and pull your hair. That is not good parenting, Ariane. And I know she be watching the bloggers, because she's always talking about the bloggers always calling you slow. Sit down, because they always calling you. She be watching. And then she have her minions sending her clips and videos where the bloggers be talking about her and saying stuff about her and her kids. So I know she be seeing this stuff. And I'm talking directly to you, Ariane, because you need to hear it. Your mother didn't do nothing with you growing up. Hence the reason you are a sucky parent. And I'm just going to be raw when I say it. Your mama didn't do nothing with you growing up. Hence the reason you are the way you are. You are damaged. Ariane is damaged goods. And you are raising the next generation of damaged goods. And if you don't get Lil Holt's behavior under control, his ass gonna be sitting in the penitentiary somewhere when he grows up, because he is not being made to have any accountability for his behavior. It starts as a child. Okay? You teach them as children what no means, what the rules are. So that when they become older, there's nothing you can do. Nobody gonna be able to say nothing to you, just like Ariane. Nobody can say nothing to her. She pop off. I'm that bitch. I'm that bitch. I'm the one. Yes, I'm that girl. I'm the Ariane. Big Ari over here. That's her mentality. And it's immature as hell. For you to be a 30-something-year-old woman still with that mentality. She had like a 16-year-old that never got attention as a child. So now she's seeking it as an adult. It's sad. It's so sad. So she sit back and she tried to emulate the person who she admired the most, which is Melody. She hates Melody, but she admires her, and that's crazy. Single black female vibes. We keep talking about it. It gives out single black female vibes. She didn't have a father in her life as well, because her father was married to somebody else. Her mother, we'll say allegedly to be cute, was a side chick. She sat her ass on Tasha K interview talking about she grew up in a 2-parent household, but her father wasn't in the house. I said, see? That's the type of bullshit I'm talking about right there. You scarred and you slow. You got the two S's. You got the combo. You scarred and you slow. You got the combo, Ariane. I don't like to talk about people like that, but facts are just facts. You got the combo out this biatch. You are slow and scarred. More slow than scarred, though, okay? More emphasis on slow. I'm just saying. You got to get a grip, child. Because you are raising a young black man who is going to be a product of the system if you don't catch that in time. And I'm just saying. Don't nobody want to see their child locked up behind bars for some stuff you could have corrected as a child. Okay? She like to throw out there, she said in one of her lives that Lil Hope is just like his daddy. You better get it together. Because Martell got some felonies up on him. Martell is aggressive. Martell is a stalker. He exudes all the things that it takes to be locked up. And it's a matter of time. Let him keep messing with Melody and his ass gonna be locked up. So if your son is showing signs of being like his father, that may not be a great thing. Martell got a lot of issues. Your son is getting ready to be headed to the penitentiary, ma'am, if you don't catch it. I'm just saying, you better correct that behavior now. My son know better. He knew even at 2 years old. He knew not to hit me in my face. He knew it too. You're supposed to have your kids, and that's how my mama used to have me. And I got my son the same way. Okay, I'm an old school parent. You ain't got to beat the hell out of them. You don't have to do that. Okay, talk to your kids and let them know about discipline, what you will tolerate and what you will not. Okay, stay in your kids' ear and in their face and let them know. And when I say they should fear you, not to where they like, oh my God, no, not like that. To where they know that certain boundaries they don't cross. That's how it has to be in parenting. I can look at my son a certain way and he know he better get his shit together. I ain't got to touch him. I ain't got to threaten him. I can look at him a certain way because I've instilled that in him since he was a young boy. He's 7 now. So he knows right from wrong, what to do and not do. And that's the way Ariane has to be with Lil Hope. You should be able to look at him from across the room and he get it together. He changed his behavior. My mama used to have me the same way. She could look at me a certain way with that mama look. Everybody know the mama look. When they look at you like this. Like, all right, you better get your shit together. It's about to get real different around here. It's about to be some furniture moving now. You should be able to just look at them a certain way and they get it together. I had it growing up. And it's no different in my house when it comes to mine. These parents out here just thinking that mess is cute where you letting your kids put paws on you. They gonna grow up. He gonna be a teenager. Them licks gonna get a little bit harder. It ain't gonna be so much funny then when you walk around here with your damn eye black. Because you think that shit is cute. You better correct that mess now. I'm just saying. That mess is not cute. Everybody know. Everybody had that mama look. I definitely had it. And I respect my mother to this day. I respect her to this day. And I acknowledge her as being my mother. Honestly. I never raised my hand to my mama. I knew better. Don't nobody want to be on disability. I knew better than to raise my hand to my mama. I knew better. Rell did not want to be on disability, baby. I'm just saying, my mama had them hands, baby. Heavy-handed, too. Heavy-handed. Baby, I'd have been on disability had I raised my hand to my mama. And I'm just saying on period. I'd have been on this bitch like this here. On live. Every day, talking to y'all asses like this here. Thank you for being here this morning. I'm a chameleon. Thank y'all for being here and supporting my channel. I'd have been on that bullshit had I raised my hand to my mama. I'd have been on this bitch with a helmet on with the chin strap had I raised my hand to my mama. Thank you for being here, I'm a chameleon. Today is Wednesday. It's hot day. It's hot day. It's hot day over here, y'all. I'd have been on that bullshit. Yeah. It's hot day. Okay? It's hot day. Thank y'all for being here. I'd have been on that bullshit. Thank you, mama, for raising me right. Aunt said, Rell, stop. I'm being 100, y'all. Oh, I love it. I don't want to park here because they park too. I don't want nobody to ding my door. Ooh, that's going to make me have an attitude today. Let me park over here. I'm going to come out from work. Somebody done ding my door and I'm going to have a full-fledged attitude. Let me park my ass over here, honey, because, ooh, Lord. Lord. I'm tripping this morning. But I'm just saying, my mama didn't play that shit. You, what? Raise your voice, smack your teeth? What? I had one of them old school moms. Mama didn't play that shit at all. I'm just saying. I was not allowed to be doing smacking the teeth, talking back, rolling the eyes, and I was a little sassy little something growing up. Oh, yes, honey. My mom slapped me dead in the mouth one morning. She asked me to do the dishes. She told me to do dishes. I ain't do it. That next morning, right before school, she told me to wash them dishes, and I did it, honey. But I was over there, you know, under my breath, because y'all know I'm a little sassy little something. Slapped the fire to me out of nowhere. I was just like, damn. I got to go to school in my feelings. I was in my feelings at school. She slapped the hell out of me. Being disrespectful. And that's what it take. That's what it take. I knew how far to go, though. Yeah, I knew how far to go. And to this day, I respect her. Okay? Because, you know, I kind of saw my life flash before me, too. Mama, you didn't know that. But I saw my life flash before me, and I heard the choir sing and take me to the king when she slapped my ass, too. Because I really thought that was about to be the end. You know, yeah, it was about to be some slow singing and flower bringing in that bitch. Because I'm trying to tell you, my mama didn't play that. Didn't play that, baby. I'm trying to tell you, the wrist would have been broke. I'd have been on this shit here, baby, here. I've taken it further. Thank you for being here. I told you. Thank you for being here. I'd have been on that. But thank y'all for being here, honey. I was raised right. Yes, I was raised right, baby. That it was instilled in me, and it's still there. And I'm able to pass that down to my own. So mothers out there, don't think that mess is cute to allow your children to talk back to you, because you're raising the next generation of prison recipients, if you will. Okay? And that's just on period. So take me to the king. I'm trying to choir, honey. Y'all know how to choir direct, honey. I saw them hands go up in the choir. Take me to the king. I heard that in the background, baby, when my mama slapped me. I was like, oh yeah, baby. Rest in peace to my face, because she slapped the hell out of me. She sure did. Rest in peace to my cheeks, baby, because they were burning. You hear me? And I bet you I ain't do that mess no more. It don't take but one time. Rest in peace to my cheeks, because they was on fire. Thank you, mama, for raising me right if you're watching my live. Woo, child. I said, so, yes, son, it's stars. I saw stars. I thought I was a star, but I was seeing stars. I saw somebody say they saw stars. Child. Ooh, child. Ooh, child. Y'all know how with that old school raising? Mama didn't play that mess, baby. But thank y'all for being here. Y'all have a good day. It is hump day, honey. We're going to get on out of here. Thank y'all for joining the live this morning, getting y'all laugh on with me. Yes, yes, yes. If you did not like the video, please go ahead and do that. And also, please, oh, we got 402 in the building. Thank y'all, 400. We got 231 likes, though. Can we get the likes? Can the likes match the views? Like, can we do that? Let's get some more likes up in here. Also, if you didn't subscribe to this channel, please go ahead and do that. It says, I finally got to watch you live. Says you are hilarious. I appreciate it. I appreciate a lot of that stuff to be like real talk. I just, you know, I appreciate y'all coming over and laughing with me. I do. But we're going to get on out of here so I can go in here and get some work done, honey, and get on up out here. Get my 8 and get out the gate, as I like to say. Y'all have a great day. Be blessed today. Godspeed to each and every one of you in here. Love you that way. Thank you, Aunt Ann, for being here. Thank you, Moz, for doing such a great job keeping the trolling down. Please, again, like I said, like this video and subscribe as well. Goodbye.